From Jack Doherty getting kicked off Kick to Vitali facing years in prison in a foreign land, these streamers lost everything. Starting with Jack Doherty, who's regarded as one of the most hated streamers on the internet. Jack's online career started very early in his life. I mean, while most 12-year-olds in 2016 were either biking, skating, or gaming, Jack found interest in creating content on YouTube after he discovered his unique talent, flipping markers. Jack promised his subscribers he would post a lot of cool stuff, which he did, from unboxing videos to prank calls that many found so funny. However, he decided to take it up a notch by doing more daring challenges like creating a fort in a toilet paper section in Walmart and constantly getting in trouble for attention. But while some of his fans found his content really adorable, a lot of people didn't really like how rude and disrespectful this young boy was. And in just 2 months, Jack already had 1,000 subscribers. By January 2017, Jack's channel had grown to over 5,000 subscribers, and just like a flash, in the following month, he was already celebrating 100,000 subscribers. As Jack's channel grew, he also started streaming on Kick, and that was when he took his rage bait content to a whole new level, creating several pranks all just to get people pissed at him and gain attention online. Since he didn't want to get whacked in the streets, Jack decided to hire a bodyguard to follow him everywhere. As if that was not enough, this guy thought he needed more money, and so he became an adult creator. He collaborated with female creators on OF and made a lot of money from it. At this point, a lot of people felt he was doing too much, but that wasn't even the start of his downfall. It all started with this video uploaded on YouTube by the Island Boys titled Jack Doherty Must Be Stopped. There they spoke about how he used drugs before he could perform well in his videos and how he had been exploiting kids to make money for himself. The comment section screams full support for the boys as people were already tired of his shenanigans. However, the nail in the coffin would come in October 2024 when Jack had this life-threatening accident. It all happened when Jack decided to drive his McLaren while it was raining, accompanied by his friend Michael David. As if driving that car in the rain wasn't dangerous enough, Jack was live streaming while looking at his phone. Before anyone knew it, they veered to the edge of the road and totaled the car. Unfortunately, Michael sustained some serious bloody injuries to his head, but while he was in pain, Jack still made sure he kept filming the whole scene and was only bothered about his car and wristwatch. Once he uploaded the video, comments started pouring in, some about concerns for Jack, but most about how inhumane and selfish he was about Michael's injury. While the story of his crash was still going around, Kick banned him from streaming on the platform. Initially, Jack didn't know how bad things could get for him as he continued with his content on other platforms. But honestly, he stopped getting views like he used to, and he got so many hate comments too. His ban was eventually lifted, but Jack unfortunately did not learn his lessons. Shortly after, he got suspended again after he and his bodyguard beat up an unknown individual who slapped Jack while live streaming on Party. Since then, Jack has been permanently kicked off Kick. But while Jack only lost access to Kick, Vitali got himself locked up in a foreign country. You see, Vitali isn't new in the game either. He started as far back as 2011, making prank content like this, and soon became widely known after he made his Miami zombie attack prank. Although not everyone enjoyed his prank videos, he got a lot of views on them, which shows that a lot of people actually enjoyed them. But as he grew bigger, the fame got into his head and started ruining his image by doing some extreme pranks. As much as the support for him began to reduce, his major downfall began on April 12th, 2020. That day, Vitali saw a woman jogging by herself on a road in Miami Beach, Florida, when he, without seeking consent, attempted to hug her. The woman told Vitali she didn't want to hug him, but instead of leaving her alone, he tackled her to the ground and punched her in the head, face, and body. Everyone had the same question. Why did he do that? I mean, he saw that woman for the first time in his life and chose to attack her. It turned out Vitali was high on hallucinogenic mushrooms and got himself arrested for felony aggravated battery. After Vitali was released, he disappeared from the internet for about 3 years and only returned as an IRL streamer. After what he did before he went off, one would expect him to turn a new leaf, but no. He almost immediately started harassing people on the road, all in the name of prank, and soon became one of many vigilante catchers. As good as that sounds, his ways and methods of catching predators were widely unaccepted, which further damaged his reputation. After a while, the only thing Vitali could think about was to ruin what was left of his career. To do that, he traveled to the Philippines and continued to harass people for content. What he probably forgot is that the Asians love their peace and are big on respect. These are the two things that don't exist in Vitali's world. Even with people showing their displeasure, Vitali continued in his ways, and soon the Philippines started a petition to ban him. On March 7th, 2025, he uploaded a video on YouTube titled "Vitali is Back" and changed his channel description to "Known for breaking the internet with my wildly original pranks and stunts, I rapidly gained fame and fortune, only to get lost in the sauce, eventually losing it all. There's nobody to blame but me for my mistakes of the past. But now I am back, baby. I am happy, healthy, and sober. Only God can judge me. Your life, your choice. Villains never die." What Vitali didn't know at the time was that he would soon get himself arrested, because on April 2nd, 2025, he was arrested by the Philippine authorities. Labeled as a flight risk, his deportation proceedings are on hold and he is currently detained in the country. The rumor flying around is that Vitali might be facing up to 24 years in jail. This means no matter how small it is, Vitali is not escaping jail this time.